Happy holidays, everybody. And before we get this show started, I have to show my appreciation. I got a gift sent to me. Apparently, it's to represent what the Pelicans have given us this season, but it's still a gift. You have to be happy for, free things. Free things. So I'm going to do it on camera. See what we got. Okay. Some stuffing in here. Ooh, it's a little exciting. Nothing at all. That's what the Pelicans have given us. That is our gift. So I'm going to break that down right now in the Pelicans Scoop. Cue the music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and hopefully you guys enjoyed y'all Christmas, enjoyed your days off of work or whatever you guys had planned. If you don't celebrate Christmas, and just enjoy, like I said, your day off of work. But we're back. And boy, unfortunately, the Pelicans are not going to have 10 wins going into 2025. Unfortunately, the gift that they sent is nothing. Unfortunately, Willie Green's still employed. Like, it's a whole bunch of unfortunate events we could break down, but it's the holidays, bro. We're not here for the negativity. We're not here to be in a sourpuss mood. Matter of fact, I actually have great news for you guys. Well, depending on how you want to look at it, it could be potentially great news, but when you're dealing with this organization and this team, good news is it's sometimes a double-edged sword. Right? They'll sit there and tell you what you want to hear, but that's not really the circumstances of how things will go. So let me break that news down right for you guys. So on Twitter, Will Guillory, if you guys don't already follow Will Guillory, he gives pretty much the best Pelicans news. Christian Clark did as well, but I don't think he's with the team anymore. So Will Guillory, great follow on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So Will Guillory put it out, I think it was yesterday or the day before, Pelicans injury updates. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. You already checked for the thumbnail, so that's probably why you clicked on this video. You see who's in the thumbnail, right? Zion Williamson is expected to return to full practice next week. He will be week to week going forward. Next, he says, Brandon Ingram. Ooh, tongue twister. Hey, my bad, guys. It's been a minute. Brandon Ingram remains in early treatment and recovery phase of his rehabilitation program. His status will be updated in 2 weeks. Did the Pelicans go with that 2 weeks? Oh, yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Brandon Ingram's done. You can just kiss that goodbye. Jose Alvarado is also expected to return to full practice next week. He will be week to week going forward. So, him and Zion had I know it's a hamstring strain. I can't tell you which one exactly because I feel like Zion blew out both his hamstrings. Like he got 2 bad tires. Jose, I'm pretty sure was his left. Excuse me. So, injury updates. And the reason why it's important because leading up until this Will Guillory news, Zion was seen on court. I can't tell you which game it was. They lost the game regardless, but one of the games he was seen on court warming. Not gonna say warming up, but like getting some on court drills. Like he was stretching and whatnot. Just to see him actually in the public eye and not on the bench. Like now he's actually getting on court work. And honestly, right, like I said, y'all know we do accountability over here. Okay. I see y'all in the comments. I'm gonna hold y'all accountable. Y'all hold me accountable. Right hand up. I did say that I did not expect Zion to come back this season. Granted, we got an update, but we still don't. It's still early. But if he does come back, I'll put right hand up. I was like, he's not coming back. We already seen this movie a million times, so maybe this movie might have a different ending. It sucks that the Pelicans are so deep buried in the hole that it probably won't really do nothing in the long run. But just to see if he does come back and can he salvage something of the season? Can we get some type of, I don't know. Right, Jose coming back will be okay. Jose's Jose. I'm not going to sit there and act like Jose coming back is, woo, we got Jose back, boys. Pelicans looking up. So I ain't going to do that. But, yes, it's good to see Jose coming back. Brandon Ingram said he's progressing, but like I said, clutch sports, no deal on the table. What are you playing for? You're not even guaranteed money. So it's him. All right, but Zion, he's locked in. So I ain't gonna say locked in. Like no, he's locked in contract wise. I'm not saying he's meant No. He's locked in contract wise, so yeah, you need to play. And I know you have stipulations in your contract. You have games played and whatnot that you have to reach to get your money and whatnot. So potentially January 2025, Zion could return to the courts. But it's the New Orleans Pelicans. You know, when they give you any type of injury news or whatnot, it's vague. I hate to do that, guys, but I just been burned so many times by this organization and really just be like, oh, it's looking up, and then it just burns. So I'm a little on the fence. I'm a little on the fence, but that's not my job. My job is to report to you guys of what's going on. So my opinion is I'm on the fence about it. Okay, I'm on the fence about is Zion really gonna come? Like they say this, but we also see he'll be reevaluated 2 weeks. He'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Like we didn't see him keep pushing it, and he's done for the year. Like we didn't see that play out. Didn't see it play out. So that's why I'm like, okay, he's returning to practice. Okay, ramping it up. Okay, well, let's just see. That's where I'm at. Let's just see. I hate that I'm like on this. I'm swaying, right? I'll tell you why. I'm gonna give you guys a good analogy. I have a good analogy. Okay, it's like you're dealing with this girl, right? You're dealing with this chick. I ain't gonna say you love her. You like her a lot, but also at the same time, y'all have a little bit of history, right? When things are going really well, she's the best ever, right? You really think like potentially she might be the one, but she's very wishy-washy at the same time, right? She has a couple tendencies, but just because you ain't never been with nothing of her caliber, you ain't never even seen nothing of her, right? You kind of just like you ignore the red flags. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right. But when things going bad, things are bad. She not there. She gone. But then you always open arms, accept her right back. It's a toxic relationship. That's kind of how I feel with the situation with Zion. Like, yes, the Pelicans, whatever, they're telling you what you want to hear. Like, oh, yeah, look, Zion's coming back. Oh, and you're like, oh, man, I really do like Zion, man. A team could really use him, right? But also, when you look at it, the position you in right now is a little bit to do with Zion not being there. So you're like, well, you say you're going to come help me, but when it's time to come help me, you never there. It's wishy-washy, toxic. So that's how I'm like, yes, the idea of Zion is a lot better than actually the actual Zion. The idea of him, maybe, well, also, you also have to deal with it. Like, this organization, man, might be cursed, man. You heard what Dyson said. It just might be cursed. It's it's a toxic, that's me and Zion. I'm not saying it how y'all view it or how you, but it's how I just view it. Because, yes, we want you. We accept you. We love you. We want you to be the best. But, brother, you didn't burn this too many times. There's people that still want to give you grace. 6 years, man, like I said, when I'm thinking 6 years, like, okay, so I was a freshman in college when Zion was at Duke. Now I done been graduated, got a job, and this man we're still talking about him. Man, can Zion be fully healthy? Is Zion gonna, that's my timeline with it. So I'm looking at like, well, dude, I didn't did all this, and you still can't even give us. I ain't gonna say you gotta play 82 games. You can't even give us 75. Gave us 70. Salute, and then it's the MIA. So Zion should be coming back. Jose should be coming back. Brandon Ingram, he might be I don't know. I don't know to tell y'all about Brandon. I'm not even gonna sit there and lie or come over like no. If you ask me, I don't think he'll come back this season, especially without a deal done. He ain't playing without a deal. That's how I feel, and I think that's how Rich Paul moves. So we'll see. But Zion, Jose should be help coming soon. We'll see. What does that mean for the Pelicans? I mean, you got your engine back. Zion, you got your engine back, but wins-wise and how it's going to shake the season up, it will do absolutely nothing. You've been dead for a long time. You've been buried. All right, the Pelicans play tonight against the Houston Rockets. Lord Jesus. That's all I got to say. Lord Jesus. Can they pull the spread? Let me just see. Let me just, before we sign out, let me just check the lines. Let me check the lines real quick, and I'll let you guys decide however you want to look at it. The line tonight for the Pelicans-Rockets game, in the blender, Rockets by 8. Rockets by 8. That's actually, I thought the line would have been a lot higher. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it'd been like Houston by 12, maybe 11.5, whatnot. So Rockets by 8. I said 11.5 like this football. So, so Rockets by 8. I don't think the Pelicans will cover that. But can they get a win? In the blender, holiday season, you never know. People got some good gifts. Pelicans ain't gave me a good gift, but somebody got some good gifts. These are millionaires, so hope just get us a win for the holidays, man. Somebody have some pride tonight. Trade, I don't know, because Trade tweaked his ankle. I don't know if he might play tonight, but just somebody, please. So thank y'all for sticking in for another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. Jordan Kitchens, happy holidays. Enjoy you guys. I appreciate you guys. We working towards 2025. I'm signing out, man. Peace.